In the desert silence of Judea, where the sun scorches stone and time stands still, lying fragments older than memories, scrolls once sealed in clay, forgotten by men but guarded by eternity. For 2 millennia they slept in the caves of Qumran, their whispers carried only by the wind. They were not waiting for the past to return, they were waiting for us, the discovery. In 1947, a Bedouin shepherd chasing a stray goat hurled a stone into a dark cave. Instead of silence, he heard the shattering of pottery. Inside, wrapped in linen and dust, laying manuscripts that would shake the foundations of history, texts that had not seen the light of day for 2,000 years. The world would call them the Dead Sea Scrolls. Across 11 caves, nearly 1,000 fragments emerged, some familiar, like Genesis, Psalms, and Isaiah, others completely new, hymns, laws, and apocalyptic prophecies of a final war between light and darkness. They were more than relics. They were messages sealed until the appointed time. The people of the scrolls scholars believed the authors were the Essenes, a devout Jewish sect who fled Jerusalem's corruption to seek purity in the wilderness. They lived like monks, ritual baths, strict vows, constant prayers. They called themselves the Sons of Light, and awaited God's final judgment upon the world. Among their writings was one mysterious figure, the teacher of righteousness, a man rejected, persecuted, yet destined for glory. His story mirrored the suffering servant of Isaiah, and even the Christ who bore the cross. Was he a prophet, a reformer, or the shadow of the Messiah himself? The desert keeps its answer hidden in silence. Light awakens light. For centuries the scrolls laid unreadable, ink faded, parchment torn, meaning lost. Then, light itself became the new key. Through multispectral imaging, scientists illuminated the ancient parchment with ultraviolet and infrared rays, revealing invisible words that time had devoured. Then artificial intelligence entered the story. Trained to read ancient Hebrew hands, it learned the strokes of forgotten scribes, reconstructing phrases that no human could recover. AI became a new kind of scribe, reading what only the desert remembered. It dated fragments more precisely than carbon itself. Some pieces proved centuries older than once believed, perhaps written when Daniel still lived. If true, prophecy was not a distant myth. It was eyewitness recorded, the hidden voices. As lights and codes unveiled their secrets, new words rose from the dust. The righteous one who rides upon the clouds. The war of the sons of light against the sons of darkness. Their imagery mirrored the book of Revelation. Heavenly armies, final judgment, and the victory of the King who comes again. 2 sets of scriptures written centuries apart, yet singing one story. The 2 messiahs. Among the most astonishing texts was the prophecy of 2 messiahs. One, priestly and humble, descended from Aaron, a mediator who bears the sins of the people. The other, royal and triumphant, of David's line, a warrior king who restores the world. One suffers, the other reigns. To Christian eyes, both are one and the same. Christ, who came first to redeem, and will return to rule, the sealed scrolls. Yet even now, not all the scrolls are open. Some remain hidden in vaults, access restricted to a chosen few. Officially, it is to protect fragile parchments. But whispers speak of another reason, that what lies within may challenge the narratives both religion and academia prefer to keep. If these writings confirm the divine design of history, they could unsettle the comfortable and awaken the forgotten. So the question stands: who decides what truth may be revealed? And when revelation is silenced, what voices are we truly silencing? The 13th hour. Some unread fragments carry haunting words. He shall destroy the 7 heavens, the land where light was cut off. The 13th hour, a time beyond clocks, a phrase like a cipher, a warning that history may yet have a hidden chapter. Were these visions metaphors or memories? Perhaps the ancients glimpsed events not of their time, but of ours, the age of revelation. Maybe the scrolls endured the centuries for this precise generation to be unsealed when human eyes could finally see beyond sight. They survived empire and exile, war and decay, waiting for an age when light and code could awaken them again. They are not relics of the past, but messages for the living. Jesus once said, "Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away." Perhaps these recovered fragments are echoes of that eternal word, preserved by design, unveiled for a world that has forgotten how to listen. As photons and algorithms resurrected the ancient ink, perhaps God speaks again through the very instruments we created. The call, the silence is ending. The 13th hour approaches. The question is not whether the revelation continues, but whether we are awake enough to hear it. These scrolls, born of desert and fire, speaking across centuries, listen. Awakened, returned, may the ancient light guide the dawn that is yet to come.